Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that storms are once again brewing in Steffi and Finn's marriage, with the latest spoilers for Monday, November 4th, revealing that Steffi will be stunned to learn that her husband, who she trusted Finn, may have been seduced by Hope, a seductive woman in a revealing nightgown. When Steffi overhears a conversation between Finn and Lee, she learns the heartbreaking truth that Finn had a moment of weakness when faced with Hope's provocation. The conversation between Finn and Lee that Steffi overhears reveals more than she could have imagined, as Finn confesses to his mother that despite his efforts to keep his mind clear, he can't help but feel drawn to Hope. This leaves Steffi feeling deeply hurt and shocked, as the man she thought would always be loyal to her is wavering for another woman. And it's Hope, who has a complicated relationship with her family. Steffi's biggest fear seems to have come true. Finn's inability to resist Hope's charm makes her feel betrayed and insulted. Anger rises when she imagines Finn being weak and could have gone further if not stopped in time. Steffi cannot contain her emotions and immediately walks into the room opposite Finn. In anger, Steffi does not hesitate to slap Finn to express her disappointment and pain. Not stopping there, Steffi decides to go to the extreme and ask for a divorce. Witnessing her husband's emotional deviation and not being completely loyal is something Steffi cannot forgive. This is a strong warning showing Steffi's pride and determination in protecting herself from betrayal. Stephies' decision shocks Finn, and he is forced to face the consequences of his moment of weakness. The big question is whether their marriage can be saved, and Finn will have to prove his loyalty and remorse if he wants a chance at a reunion with Steffi. But with the deep hurt Steffi is going through, getting back together may not be as easy as it used to be. Is Finn willing to overcome all the challenges and prove his love, or will his weakness ultimately destroy their happiness? This new episode promises to take the story into dramatic and emotional twists. Steffi will face the difficult decision of whether she can forgive Finn, while Finn will pay a heavy price for his moments of weakness. Carter has officially declared war on Forrester Creations, and especially on Eric, whom he once respected. But now this relationship has turned into a fierce confrontation, pushing Carter into a spiral of hatred and bringing him to the brink of violence. The story begins when Carter, with his long-standing ambition and dedication, attempts to propose an ambitious expansion plan for Forrester Creations. However, Eric, as the leader, bluntly rejects this plan without any consideration, leaving Carter in a state of deep disappointment and hurt. Carter feels slighted, thinking that all his efforts over the years have not been recognized. That initial disappointment quickly turns into an explosive anger when he discovers that Hope, a close colleague whom he has always supported, has been fired. To Carter, this decision seems like an injustice and targets the people he cares about. Carter goes to see Eric again, intending to demand justice and express his indignation. However, instead of a calm discussion, Carter can no longer keep his cool. He loudly criticizes Eric, calling him a useless person who does not know how to manage the company and does not value talented people with long-standing dedication. Carter bit his every word, not hesitating to point out that Eric was too conservative, always prioritizing protecting his reputation rather than paying attention to the abilities and dedication of others. The argument between them became more intense than ever. Eric, with his tough stance, constantly defended his decision, which made Carter even angrier. The climax of his anger was when Carter could no longer control himself. In a moment of losing control, he strangled Eric, an act full of violence and resentment. With his muscular body and superior strength, Carter quickly put Eric in a dangerous state. Eric's breathing gradually stopped, and he gradually fell into a coma. In the midst of this dire situation, Eric's screams caught Donna's attention. She rushed into the room and saw the horrifying scene of her husband being strangled. Donna quickly pushed Carter away, rescued Eric, and immediately called an ambulance in an effort to save his life. Donna, with a broken heart, knew that if she did not act promptly, Eric might not have a chance to survive. This attack would land Carter in jail and face serious consequences. The question is whether Carter will be held accountable for his cruel actions, and how will Forrester Creations deal with the painful consequences he has caused.
Oh,